here. Just getting to the show. Okay. Yeah, we're in here.
In the morning, yeah.
So my girls are here. It's on dual recording. I had to make sure. I love it. I'm obsessed. So chunky cookies have like 7 flavors. They sold out of most of them yesterday. They only had 1 cookie flavor and these 2 brownie flavors. So I was like, they only have 3 of these left. This is chocolate with like a layer of peanut butter. This is obviously brownie with Oreos, and there's Oreos in the middle. I was like, I was gonna wait until after I competed, but I'm not willing to risk it. They already sold out of way more than they thought. These are my pump up snacks. I actually still have these. Ruben wants me to pump up with my cravings. I'm only gonna have like a bite, literally. Like, I don't need that much to pump up. I got pump powder. I got wine. Open is still on. So there's open, then classic, then men's physique, then intermission, then us. So it's gonna be a while. So I really should be sitting down, but I'm just a busybody. So I'm like walking. I'm pacing around the building. So at some point I'm gonna sit down. But this is not that point. But look at the glam. Let's give a moment for the glam. Also, somebody asked about the wine. So I tend to wake up on show morning, not flat like muscles, but like I have no vascularity. It's hard for me to get a pump. But we noticed yesterday that after I had 8 ounces of wine, 30 hour later, I had vascularity. So I was like, maybe we do that. So anyway, because we did it in Chattanooga, but I don't think we did it in the morning. I can't remember. Anyway, the veins are coming alive. So that is a good sign. And it meant, even if physically Danielle DaCosta asked me, she's like, oh, does that work? I've never done that. I was like, I don't know if it works, but it works for me mentally, which at this point is all that I care about. So this guy is an expediter. He's talking to Ruben. He's basically telling him, hey, Ron is the head judge, Ron Hatchie. He's the promoter of Toronto Pro, which I won. Anyway, he's like, Ron is working these guys. He just kept the open guys out there for an hour. Y'all, I'm not built for this. I can't be on stage for that. Now, granted, we only have 1 call out. Like, we have our group. Like, they have call outs, they have, but Ron, I can't do 30 quarter turns. Yes, I can. And I'm going to if I have to. But this is why we do posing conditioning. Because if we're out there for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, he has us hitting those quarter turns over and over and over again. The girl's gonna be ready. Okay, about to bikini by myself, which for the non-bodybuilders, that just means that I'm about to glue my suit on to my body. Let's see. So we don't want that. Oh, I need gloves. How you doing?
Not yet. We slight right now.
Okay.
Full blown in a few minutes.
Hold my suit on. Okay, Ruben's going to pump up, so I am going to have a little tiny, literally a bite of this little tiny cookie. Okay, cravings. That's enough. That wine in about 15 minutes. That's all she wrote. I'm gonna pump up. Let's go. Come on, we're top two. Looking good, 18. Okay, Ruben just got done. They're not done, but he's done. He looked good. He's the top 2. I'm about to cry. I'm unwell. I am unwell. But he looks good. He did amazing. I'm so excited now. Time for me to get glute glazed. Let's get this party started. Okay, just got glazed. You see me looking like a donut. I'm about to start pumping. They have bands and dumbbells. I love that they have dumbbells. I figured with open here, they would have dumbbells, but I feel good. Gotta pump, and let's do it. All right, It's a little foggy, but I'm not going to clean it. We're about 5 minutes out, so I'm going to finish pumping up. I feel pretty good. I mean, I feel as good as I'm going to feel, right? I'm just excited now to get on and get off.
Presentation.
Let's go, Abby.
All right.
Yeah.
Quarter turn right.
Come on, 28.
All right, 28, let's go.
Quarter turn back. Quarter turn right. Quarter turn face the judges.
Yep.
All right, ladies, we will see your presentation and go from there. Thank you.
Andrea Glass. All right, thank
All right, we're back to the venue. Took a nap, ate. We're ready to have a good afternoon. I have a lot to say about today, but not right now. Okay, so I have a little bit of time to talk right now before I go take pictures for Ruben. So this morning went, I want to say as expected, but also not as expected. So I'll say it went as expected because it went the way that I had a gut feeling it would go and that I was worried it would go. Like, not worried, but when I say worried, I mean I knew that D Cheeks was going to be like that. Like, I knew that Tam would be first, I knew Jess would be second, and I knew Abby would be fifth. And I was hoping to be third, right? But I also knew that D Cheeks was going to make that really challenging for me. However, you know, you try to have as much confidence as you can, radical confidence, like, okay, I'm going to do whatever it takes, and I'm going to get there. And I was feeling good and I was responding, so I was like mentally like trying to tell myself like, no, you're getting third in physique. Ultimately, D Cheeks was just razor sharp. I mean, she looks incredible, and so to be honest, I could make a case for D Cheeks being second in physique because her legs were, I think, had more lines in them than Jess's, and her shape, she just has a tiny waist. Like, I actually could see it being Tam, then Danielle, then Jess. Either way, I think after you like work so hard to build confidence, and then you have people surrounding you that are saying like, no, you're gonna do great, you're gonna do great, you're gonna do great, which is great, everybody needs that, right? But then like it felt a little bit deflating for it to go that way, even though ultimately that's how I had a feeling it was gonna go. But like I just let myself get confident enough to believe that it might not go that way, to believe that I could be in that top 3 physique, which is like, you need that confidence. But then when it didn't happen, it's like I said, it was a little bit deflating. And then I also watched the video and I kind of messed up in my front pose, and I was just like, oh, I just don't like, I didn't look like that when I was posing at home, and so that was a little bit irritating, that I don't feel like I presented myself at my best. I don't think that that would have made a difference. Like I said, everybody was super sharp, and it is what it is. So that being said, that's what it is. To be honest, at this point, any of us could still win. When it's a lineup of only 5, anyone can still win. Because the second half is weighted 2/3, literally routine over everything. Now, granted, if I win the routine round, I can, are you ready? If I win the routine round, that doesn't necessarily guarantee a win. You know, if Tam gets second, you know, it depends on all the rankings, right? So literally, like I said, any of us could win. At this point, I know it's going to be really hard for me to win, so I just want to do my best, right? So anyway, about to take Ruben's pictures. He's looking like, I mean, he's in the top 2. I mean, he's looking like he's going to win. His waist is so much smaller than the other guys. Take his photos. bodybuilding has started, so it'll be a little while before he goes. Then I go, and then I get to hang out with the girls, and one of Ruben's men's physique guys is coming to dinner with us too. This lighting, goodness gracious, so good. They have these men out in the crowd, kissing babies, shaking hands. Okay, that is kind of fire though. You know, this is kind of cool. Love that for them. Nice. Oh my gosh, I love that child. Let's hit something. Let's hit something. That's what we're looking for. Let's go. So Ruben's on for his confirmation, literally right now. I'm getting nervous, but nerves are good. Let's go, Ruben! Okay, I got second. Ruben wants a car interview, so you got your
Why you
qualification.
put me on blast like that? Real want a car interview.
He got his qualification. How do you feel?
Feel good.
What were you thinking coming into the show?
Coming into the show, I was thinking, please get drier, please get tighter.
Actually, let's go a little further back because I know SWV has heard this, but the vlog hasn't. Let's talk about how you felt coming back home from Universe.
I started not wanting to do the show.
Yeah, so you didn't want to do it. You were like, I'm not doing the show. What did your coach say about that? Not my problem. He said, I don't really care.
Yeah, but to be honest, I was nervous because I knew I wasn't my best, and I was not my best today. So to be able to not be my best and still win, that's big. That shows what level of athlete I am, but that's not going to get the job done at the O. So I have to dig deeper and step my game up and do what I know I can do, because I left some crumbs on the table. Did a lot of traveling I didn't have to do, but I wanted to because I wanted to be the best coach. So I just have to be a little more selfish when it comes to my preps, and especially peak week, and lock in.
So historically, the Olympia has been your worst
look of the season.
Worst look of the season. So what's the plan to make sure that doesn't happen? What's your strategy?
So last year I tried to not eat. I tried to be conservative after my show and be like, oh, I'm not gonna eat this, I'm not gonna eat that, because I'm going back into prep, which is not a good thing, because just go ahead and have the stuff you've been craving, because you're gonna eat it sooner or later.
You need a diet break.
So just actually eating the things that I've been craving, so I can go ahead and get it out the way, because I really don't even like those foods like that. I like prep food. So to have my brain on pizza, Philly cheesesteaks, and cereal, that is the stuff that...
Those weird frozen pizzas you don't even like.
But that'll allow me to lock in for the rest of this, 12, 13 yeah, weeks. So
get into the final stage this year.
Yeah. Well, I also I'll be working in person with my clients, so I'll be training in person, so I'll be more active. I'll be busy throughout the day, so I won't be staring at the pantry or being able to go to the kitchen 6 times a day.
Yeah.
So it'll be easier for me to lock in on my prep and my diet, because I'll have my meals with me instead of making my meals as I go throughout the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. Just yeah. But let's go eat.
How do you?
I'm hungry. Man, pro champ. Yeah.
Okay, we are back at the Airbnb. As previously stated, I got second. I'm okay with it. I mean, obviously I wanted to win. But I'm less upset about second place than I am about how my routine went. Now, my routine was very good. I got lots of compliments. Jess's boyfriend, I think, he told me that my routine was his favorite. And he's like, obviously, like, I'm here with Jess. Like, I love her routine too. He's like, but yours was my favorite. Got feedback from the judges, and it just wasn't unanimous. Like, I'll see the scorecards and see who actually won routine. But even if I won routine, I know for a fact that it wasn't unanimous because Tangi, who's one of the judges, the fitness girls know who Tangi is. She's like a fitness legend. Tangi said that she had Abby in first place for the routine. So even if I did actually win, it was not unanimous. But again, I don't even know if I won the routine round. Tam could have won. You know, again, whoever won, it wasn't unanimous because I know at least one judge had me winning, at least one judge had Abby winning, and I don't know how many other judges were, but that third, fourth, fifth, whatever judge could have had Tam. Another one could have had me. Like, we don't know. And I think even without my mistake, because I did have a mistake, even without that mistake, I don't think suddenly I would have won unanimously. Like, maybe, but maybe not. So, I'm just gonna go eat with my girlfriends, with my husband, and think about what's next. I don't know if I'm done or if I'm not done. But Ruben qualified.
We almost
So
both
like I
won.
said, that would have been really cool if we both won. But we both did come get a check, a Venmo, a PayPal, which is one good thing about being American competing in Canada is they can't write us checks. So they just give us cash or like it's just under the table. Anyway, that's that. Thanks for rocking with me this prep, y'all. That brings the series to a close. 38 episodes later. And I did not earn it. I know I said it was the end of the video, but why wouldn't I record our meal? Like, obviously I'm going to record our meal. So we're at the Canadian Brew House. This is obviously a Canadian thing because this is literally what Ruben's trophy is. Like, it's the Chinook. This is what his trophy looks like. Love that.
Oh, yeah, I'm not prejudging. Yeah, she was like talking nonstop. Yeah. Every time he moves,
I
she
love
has something to say about it.
that firecracker personality.
I was watching the door.
Shake it all about.
Honestly, yeah.
Okay, buffalo chicken wrap. Played it simple here. I should have gotten wings. But this is the start of the show. Also, that sauce is the start of the show. So good.